Hello.
What's up?
Welcome to Relationship Talk with
Rashon
and Ossie.
What's up? What's up?
So today's topic is, first of all, this is our first video. Why did we decide to do video?
I think it was her idea to do it, so we here.
Yeah. I felt like we've come a long way in our relationship, and we by all means don't know it all. Disclosure, this is not we know everything about relationships, and we want to tell people how to make their relationship work. It's kind of like a tool to help us, so
Yeah,
we can
that.
help you while we're helping us.
I think that's
like
the best.
A bonus. Yeah,
that's the best way to describe it.
Yeah, it's just kind of keeping a check-in. We're checking in with each other in our relationship and talking about things and keeping the conversation going, but also sharing, because sharing is caring.
Absolutely. Must share.
So that's what this video is about. It's just us sharing our experiences, hoping that someone else can relate and kind of grow with us, through us, and share your comments, your experiences, because they might help us. So today we're going to be talking about
what you was about to say?
Supporting
there
your
you go. I knew it was
spouse.
support.
Supporting your spouse, mate. It could be a friend, it could be your mama, but just supporting each other.
Absolutely.
So we already got one up because we're putting this out here to help support each other and support whoever is watching. But do you feel like I support you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think you. I believe so. Yeah. Of recent time, you definitely been supporting me more and more, and I think that's been a part of our whole culture anyway in our relationship. From my standpoint, like since we've been together since '05, you've been supporting me from just knowing that I was in the military and knowing that the situations that was upon me at the time, and yeah, that's the ultimate support right there from the beginning. So yeah, I definitely believe you support me, and this has been a continuous support. So yeah, I believe that you support me.
Yeah. So a little backstory on us: we have been together going on 15 years. Mm-hmm. We've known each other for 22 years.
Yeah, 22 years.
22 years.
Yeah.
Met in high school.
Absolutely.
And
Tenderoni.
we have 3 children together, 4 between the both of us.
Absolutely.
And out of those years, we've been married now going on 8 years.
8 years. Yeah,
8 years. And when we first kind of got back together from after being in high school and moving on, going to college and having our own separate ways, we met back up, and he was in the military.
Yep.
And when we got back together, he came home. You just had that military pension.
Was different.
That military pay, and you was going to school, so you were getting a little extra excitement for that, and it was just like, I kind of had to hold it down. But it didn't take you long to get it together, because once you start putting your applications out there, you were getting job offers after offers, and you wound up getting hired by the fire department right around the time we got married. And I didn't get my honeymoon because you was training. We had plenty of trips since then, but yeah, that was a big deal as far as support. We had to support each other. I had to No, you were working
The first thing.
the CO.
Oh yeah, I was doing the
Yeah, you was
corrections
on
for
corrections.
first,
Yeah.
and then because you kind of skipped some spots, you
Oh
know,
well.
because
Okay.
'05 when we got together, I was still in the military. Then
Right.
2010 when I originally came home, and we was a consistent togetherness because we had a long distance relationship.
Oh, we did have
for
a long
5
distance
years.
relationship.
And then,
that's a topic for another video.
Yeah,
how to deal with long distance relationship. I don't have the answers for that. So.
So when I came home in 2010, and we started, what do you call it? Cohabitating together.
Oh Lord, yeah.
I guess. So and that's when everything really manifested. You know, even greater. So and the support really, really started to thrive even more because, being around each other, more and understanding, me coming home from the military and actually coming into a new world as a civilian, and you support me as a girlfriend at that time and the mother of my son, my second son at the time. That was big because I came home to no job, but I had a plan. So and you believed in the plan just as well as I did. So that's definitely was the best support I could have because I would say with most relationships, sometimes finances be one of those things that we have issues with, and we didn't have that issue because we actually had a plan and. We continued to support each other. Like you was working, and I was doing some cooking and all that stuff like that. So I was picking up the slack with those things.
The roles were kind of like
reversed
at the time.
Yeah. So that was that. Yeah. When we 2010 was the end of 2010.
Let's talk about that for a second. Yeah. The roles being reversed.
Oh. Yeah.
Still on the topic of supporting each other, right? Because you were like picking up that slack, and I was picking up the financial slack. But like my dad has always like taught me like fend for yourself, don't depend on a man for nothing type thing. So like I never went into relationships with the idea that a man was going to take care of me, and I was okay with supporting and taking care of you, not because I could handle things myself, and I just thought that supporting a man was like, I don't think there's anything wrong with supporting your mate, but I just saw your initiative. I saw like you had a vision, and I felt like I wasn't, I wasn't supporting you, not just supporting you, but kind of like supporting us and helping to make sure that you were comfortable and you were good, so that you can have the confidence and the strength to continue to go on and make a way. And I kind of like depended on the fact that you were going to make a way, and you did. You know what I'm saying? I never had like kind of like a doubt. I never worried. I never like got on you because you just like actually you were going to school.
Yeah, I started taking classes.
Yeah, and then you started doing the personal training.
No, that was I got the CO first, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the CO first. Then, I got up out of there.
Yeah.
And took a leap of faith and started with the personal training, and it manifested something good because me taking that leap of faith, I then was hired by the fire department, and then that was that.
Yeah.
And I took that leap, and next year, a couple months later, I was getting that phone call.
Yeah.
So that was it. And talking about support. You supported my decision in that and leaving the corrections, and because you understood that it wasn't something that was of a likeness for me, and a comfortability for me.
I actually envied you when you did that.
Yeah.
Because I was working at my job for a few years at that time, and I hated it, but I didn't have...
Oh, yeah, now I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I didn't really have the courage to kind of take that leap of faith and leave and try to start something else, and you were like, oh no, I'm out of here. I'm doing something else. I'm taking that leap of faith, and it was just kind of like, oh, I gotta stay up here and stay here where I hate it. And you get a chance to, take that leap of faith. But that was just, you.
That's why you love me. That's why.
That's definitely why I love you. And I definitely have gotten some inspiration, from you throughout the years, and just start taking my leaps and, doing different things and not holding back, because like I was definitely inspired.
No doubt.
After the Indies decided, I was more so inspired.
That's where the supporting your spouse or your loved one or whatever comes in, because we have to, as a group of people, as humanity, what have to actually channel that support, and really understand where someone is coming from, and believe in it just as well as they do, and help them along the way. And no matter what it takes, you do what you have to do to support each other. And because when you have that support from somebody, it pushes you more.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna prove them right for believing in you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. And when you have that support like that, that's a beauty. It's the best thing in the world, because like I said, up to recent times, like, you always supported me in everything I do. It's just, and I think when it comes to me supporting you, I think I just do. You ask more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What I think about this sometime, and what, and I say, well, maybe, and I think you ask more than just going ahead and just doing it sometime. You ask me, give me some insight first. Like, you give me a heads up. Me, I just do it, and
like,
then,
what do you mean?
No, it's just like, how, like, even with the innovative nutrition you did before.
Integrative nutrition.
Yeah, integrative nutrition. And you talked to me before you did it.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That's what I mean by that. Like, what I'm saying? I just do it, and you actually consult with me,
right,
or give me a, like, I was thinking about doing this, or I was, I think I'm gonna work and take some class doing this, or I'm gonna work on this. Even all the your art skills. With the sewing, with the jewelry, with whatever things, painting, all types of things you've done. You always say, I think I'm gonna work on this, and stuff like that. You talk to me before you begin.
Yeah.
You probably don't even realize you do that.
Yeah, I do, because I want support. I may have a reservation about doing it, and I would just want that, nudge. And I think I kind of got out of. No, I always tell you when I'm getting ready to do something. Like, what do you think about this? Because I, look up to you, and what you say, I want your opinion. You know what I'm saying? And I want to, know what you think about the things that I'm doing. And I think from the support with the, role reversal, or just, supporting each other in the day-to-day, supporting me right now, saying, hey, I want to, like, kind of just share. Like, I'm just in the mood for sharing, you know what I'm saying? And you like, okay, well, let's do it. Just like, oh, okay, so let's do it then. And just we just kind of winging it right now. But, that's just holding each other up and, supporting each other. But I think there's times where support doesn't always go
as planned,
maybe. Or like, okay, so as far as like him being a personal trainer and me also being like a certified personal trainer, and as we like to believe that it's harder for women to lose weight than men, and it's so much easier, but that's just a mentality. It's not. No matter what you say, it's not facts. There are people out there grinding, getting it, and doing it. So it's possible. It's just all about your mindset. But when it comes to us as a couple helping each other out, Sometimes the ego gets in the way, right? And I think I know everything, and I don't want to hear him tell me that I don't know and I'm not doing something right. So, I don't take his criticism in the best way. And, he's trying to support me, but sometimes I think the delivery, could be a lot different, and I think that's where I take offense instead of, just kind of knowing the heart of it, knowing where you're coming from, no matter how it's delivered. But I'm always asking him to, can you deliver it a little better?
And that's the thing. That's about, learning each other, and that's another topic too, and how to communicate properly so your partner will be able to receive what you're putting out, and like you said, sometimes supporting each other, it could be viewed wrongly, because you're not, one person's doing one thing and you're trying to help your mate out, and then the other is like, you just trying to tell me what to do and all that stuff, and you just take it the wrong way. But it's all in support, but it's how you support and how you deliver that information,
right.
and, and affirm it to what you're trying to do with your partner. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. That sometimes it could be, a little gray area in there as far as knowing how to support too.
Right.
So that's definitely important to have that know-how, especially when you're dealing with
how to support and how to accept the support and know when the support is just that and not necessarily criticism or critique, but I'm just trying to support you in a way where if I see something that's wrong or not right, or you're not doing the right way, I want to help you and I want to support you and show you there's a better way, or you can do it this way or that way. In this case, I'm talking more about personal training, but there's always room for improvement, in all aspects of personal growth and in a relationship, and just learning each other. I had something else just on my mind.
What was that?
Talking about support. It's like tip of my tongue. If you watch The Office, you know where that comes from. But we've definitely learned in the time, we've been together, how to our needs, and how to support each other, based off of our needs. You pulling me in, or are you trying to touch me?
Pulling you in.
How to support each other based off of, our needs. It's like, I'm still trying to think of what I was about to say. It was so good.
It was right there.
It was right there. Spiritual growth as well. Yeah. Because, I was talking about changing up some things, changing up the way we do things in our relationship, because of the spiritual growth, that journey that I wanted to take. And I think it was a shock to your system at first, but you kind of quickly came through and I want to be on that journey with you, and it was like weight off my shoulders, a blessing, and all of that all together, just knowing that I wasn't alone, and this journey that I feel like I needed from the pit of my soul to go on, like you were just ready to take that journey with me, and that led to us meditating together, me with my singing bowl, and him just oming with me and everything.
But I don't mean to cut you, but like you said, I can't regurgitate exactly what you said in the beginning, but that support, of me eventually understanding where you was trying to be spiritually, it actually showed me where I needed to be, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and it helped my mindset,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and changed a lot of things for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember you said you came in the room one day and you said, "Oh, it's so nice to see you over there meditating," like you
Yeah.
know, and that's awesome because it's
Mm-hmm.
like we started, you know, you introduced me to something, and I took it and I believed in it, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and I understood it, and it was working for me too. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I
Mm-hmm.
didn't say was is working for me too. So sometimes that support that you're giving out can benefit you both in a abundant way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's real. It's real important that we do that because you just never know how, you know, it turns out to help us all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you gotta, and that support is very important, and not into, like you said, we're talking about relationship and mates and you know family or what have you and friends. Even though this is you know it's us as husband and wife, but just as friends, you know, supporting each other and giving each other the love, giving each other the affirmations that we need, giving each other the advice that we need to support each other. That's what we need, and that's how it cycles around, and it makes a community of helping people. So I like that. I really do like that. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. It starts at home. You know, it starts with supporting each other, and then eventually that support trickles down to you know your family, and we have our little ones down here now.
They about to just mess us all up.
No, they're not.
They're
It's
gonna try
life.
to.
This is real.
They're gonna try to.
This is a real thing. But you know, that support trickles down into family members and community, and when you started coaching, you know, for the kids, it took away a lot of time from the house.
Mm-hmm.
And in the beginning, I was just like, dude, like, you know, I need help, you know, but, you know, I had to realize that that was something that you needed. That was something that you enjoyed, and I needed to support you with that. And if it was just a couple days out of the week, picking up the slack, you know, then that's what, you know, I had to do. So that you know you were able to go out and support the children. You know what I'm saying? So like you know there's definitely a need that you were fulfilling, you
Right.
know, and helping and supporting people, and you needed that support from me, you know. So that's why I mean when it's like you start in the house, you start supporting each other, but that support trickles down to who knows where, you know. You don't know how the gift that you're giving of support is going to eventually, you know, help somebody else that you didn't even think about, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, supporting your mate's dreams, you know. I mean, I'm pretty sure Michelle Obama was
Right. Yeah.
support.
Absolutely. And but that's that. But that you know, all jokes aside, but facts is just you know it goes a long way, man. And I'm so happy that you brought up the whole coaching and you know I mentioned the word community, but that's a part of supporting the community, you know, and helping the children in the neighborhood and stuff like that. You know, giving them a different perspective of life from my own and different teachings and stuff like that to the young boys and young girls or what have you, and you know, giving them the support of a male figure, you know, a profound figure, you know, something different from the norm, you know, and understand there's so much more out there than just what's around you in your everyday. Yeah, man, that support could go a long way, and like you said, it starts in the home and it trickles out into the community, into the you know the universe around you. You know, and that's huge, and that's what it's about. It's about developing a great support system, you know, and it starts at home, like supporting your wife, supporting your children, you know, supporting your brothers and sisters, you know, your mom, your pop, whomever within your universe, and you know, and then it'll trickle out elsewhere. It's very important, you know, very important.
Yeah. So I think
I think we did a good job. Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up.
That was fun. First video of many, hopefully to come. Thank you so much for watching this video and joining us on this journey that we're taking as married couple, friends, lovers, and just beings of the universe, you know, just trying to figure it all out, and in the process wanting to help other people figure it out too. So hopefully this video helped you. Hopefully this video made you want to go out and support a mate, a friend, a parent, whatever, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
Absolutely.